Yeah, we can.
Yeah. So this is, as you can see, this is a long journey towards nirvana or towards mukti, liberation, and uh, but on this journey, personally, I'm telling you, personally, there are a lot of gems to be picked up to become a true leadership. I mean, I've gone through my corporate life in personally gone through many leadership seminars and stuff like that of the Western ways, so to say, quote unquote. Western ways is they're very linear. They make you very organized, and like a lot of Chitta Chuddhi is talking about, Ramesham is talking about that we've gone through. But what Ramesham offers here, they gives you some very special out of the box skill sets. I just want to mention three of them. One of them is clarity. As you could see, what you see is what is not what it is. So if you know this kind of approach develops tremendous clarity. And one good example is, and once you have the clarity, it doesn't matter what your qualifications were or what are going to be or what your upbringing is. If you have a clarity of that specific goal, you are bound to be successful. Absolutely. I mean, a good example is our Microsoft chief, who happens to studied at my hometown here in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. He studied here. He didn't go to the IITs, he didn't go to IIMs of India, he didn't go to MIT, Stanford, or nothing. Milwaukee is a parochial, a good college, a good engineering school. But I could see there when he joined here that he had a very clear vision. So that clarity of vision, and that's where this approach teaches you the clarity. Once the clarity is there, I think as a true leader, you can see something, because there are many superimpositions on your mind, as you could see, that this is my biases, your previous biases, something that fears, all the superimpositions are clear, you get clarity. Number two is you have this nonlinear approach to a solution. The traditional way is linear solution. If the problem is nonlinear, you make it piecewise linear and try to solve it step by step. Whereas this gives you a totally different view. I'll give you an example. In your sleep, a tiger is chasing you. And then what do? You'll run faster, you'll take a car, you do all kinds of things and the tiger keeps on approaching. The easier solution is a nonlinear solution. That's a good wake up, and these are the types of solutions you'll come up with through this. And the third one, which I thought is very interesting, which today it's used by many successful business people, sports people, artists, and that's the zone performance. They call it zone performance, in the sense the whole problem is me, I, and that's what Ramesham was telling about, me, the concept of me as a separate being. If you drop that, all of a sudden you're in a zone. You're in a zone, and like Michael Jordan in that championship, he said that when he was in a zone, he didn't know who was playing. And he was throwing the basket, and it was ending up as if it's going in the Pacific Ocean. Anywhere he threw, it would just land in that hoop. And that is that's the performance, that's the zone performance. And there are many histories in the Indian history also. These two generals, Hariharan Bukka, were defeated, they were dejected, and this one guy, Vidyaranya Swami, he told them, come on, and he kind of inspired them, and all of a sudden these two defeated generals, reconstructed the entire Vijayanagar empire, which ruled for 150 years. And this Vidyaranya is the guy, one of the very leading proponents of critique, Bhashakara or Vartikara of Advaitas. So these are the gems you can pick up on your way. Now the nirvana and mukti will be there waiting for you, but on the way, this certainly will make you very successful. I thought and this is my personal experience with Ramesham. I saw this presentation some 12 years ago, 13 years ago, and it definitely works. That's my little 2 cents worth.